Hello everyone, and welcome to Laundry Percent, the livestream series where we are trying to beat Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. Hey, Shiny Golden Lotus, thank you so much for dropping by! How's it going? Welcome to the start of a new series. So, full disclosure about this game, I have not played this game before. Oh, hey, Copper Nicholson. Hey, Nimelock. Thank you both so much for dropping by. How's it going for you two? I'm about to start playing Trails of Cold Steel, and I have not played this game before. I have watched Seven Sice play it occasionally, but even then, I only do not... I've never done hands-on gameplay, and I don't know anything about this story. So, for all intents and purposes, this is a blind playthrough. And I'm really excited to start this because, for those who don't know, I put up a poll to determine what the next stream game should be after A Hat in Time, and this game won by a long shot. It wasn't even close. So I'm very much looking forward to it, and without further ado, let's start this challenge run. Now, first things first, we are going to be playing this on Nightmare Mode, which supposedly is balanced for New Game Plus. Now, what little I've read online has said that Trails of Cold Steel isn't necessarily regarded as a hard game, but we'll see about that, because that's the joy of the challenge run, of course. Yes, exactly, Copper Nicholson. This is a very weird mod for A Hat in Time, isn't it? But no, we're playing this on Nightmare Mode, and unless it becomes impossible, we are not changing that. And we're going to see if we can do this without ever changing our starting gear. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, like, I think if you have any weapons or armor or accessories or things like that, whatever you get at the start, I don't care how bad it is, that's all we get. So we can't change that as we go forward. Now, from what little I understand about this game, there are other things we can do, like quartz or consumables. Those are fine, but starting gear, like our armor and such, never gonna change. Hence, Laundry Percent. Without further ado, let's see what this game's all about. Let's calendar 1204 831. Is this planet France? Good question. Erebonian Empire. You know, if this is like a Garalia Fortress, if this is set in like a pseudo-European kind of country, maybe. Hey, that bots! Thank you so much for dropping by, man. How's it going? Welcome to Laundry Percent. I have no idea what's going on, though. It looks like... Oh, no. Okay, no, yep.
No use. Can't even scratch him.
This is Planet France.
What's happening? Who's in control of those things?
Yeah, exactly, Nightbot.
We need backup from Lieutenant General Craig.
Planet France does have more tanks than expected. Who would have thought? I don't remember this parts of French history, but then again, they do like to revise the history books a lot. Yep. Oh, hey, Smurfykins! Thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome. So what does Laundry Percent mean? Basically, we can't change our starting gear. So any armor we get by default, any weapons we get by default, any accessories we get by default, that's all we get. And we're also playing on the hardest difficulty because, I mean, this is a challenge run channel. That's what we do. Huh?
This is awful. What happened here?
Wow, this Planet France is off to a really rough start.
Oh, terrible.
Are we being invaded again?
I can smell smoke. Are they using gunpowder?
They've completely blindsided us. It appears that everything else they've done today was to serve as a decoy, even making the tanks go haywire.
A decoy. I wonder what's going on here. Is this like some decisive battle?
It looks like the real target was the railway guns all along.
Wait, railway guns as opposed to rail guns?
Which means they must be serious about targeting that trade conference in Crossbell City.
Okay.
How can they possibly sink?
Good question, Copper Nicholson. Probably way before Nyakuza Metro.
They're intent on taking the
Since-
Chancellor's head after all.
as advanced as this technology looks so far, it doesn't look anywhere near space-worthy, and we already know from Crosscode and Hat in Time that in those two games, they're definitely space, you know, have space-time technology. We don't have that here, so we're in the past.
This is absolutely outrageous.
Please, let us help. We don't know if reinforcements are on the way, and it doesn't look like we have much time left. We have to stop them before they can activate the railway guns.
Green's right.
I don't know how much we can really do, but considering the alternative, we have to try.
I'm wondering what the bigger picture is here.
To let those terrorists have their way.
Oh, okay. So it's like there's an
any attempt to
insurgency.
convince you
Okay.
otherwise would fall on deaf ears. All right. Reen, you and the rest of Group A are with me.
Yes, it's as they covered Nicholson. The railway guns are just the decoy of decoys. They're really after the timepieces because, let's face it, controlling time is far better than any weapon could ever be.
Group B, you'll be under the command of Major Neidhart.
One group will secure the gun in the right wing. The other group will secure the left. This is an actual combat situation, with real lives at stake. I expect the best from each of you. Yes, sir!
Okay, so we're
All right,
starting off with
Class 7.
combat of some kind.
Our objective is to stop the activation of the
Wait.
railway guns.
Wait, are we students? Aren't we a bit young for this?
We've learned a lot at the academy. It's time to put that knowledge to the test.
Understood.
Did we learn anything? I don't think we did, chat. Did we miss our time at the academy? Oh no! We're off to a great start. Nightmare mode engage. You don't get a tutorial. Oh, actually, I guess this is a tutorial. This is Time War. Alright. So we can move, we can walk around, we can open up a menu. Cool. Oh no. Oh no. Chat, you know I have pet peeves about tutorials, right? And right now, we're already seeing lots and lots of text boxes. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Menus are hard to navigate at first, but it's still important. Oh yeah, Breaker Trademark, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome to Laundry Percent. We're trying to beat this game without ever changing our starting gear on Nightmare Mode, and I have not played this game before. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know who any of these characters are, but you know what? We're going to give this our best shot. So let's see here. We've got settings and stuff. Can we even save, though, I wonder? Nope, that's just our objective. How many people are in that menu? Well, looks like 5. Oh, wait, there's more? Oh, no. Whew, boy. Yep, that's the intent. Though, I don't know how that's going to play out since I thought we were supposed to go to a store or something, but we're starting apparently in the middle of a fight, so... Testing. Wait, we can sprint? Yes! Ooh, what's this? Okay, that's, just lets us change things. Might seem like a dumb question, but how do we save? Or can we even save yet is the real question. Yeah, I'm expecting to struggle for sure, Breaker Trademark.
Here they come.
Wait, we can't save here in the section? Okay, I was a little confused, but thanks for the tip. I'm guessing you played this game before, Breaker Trademark? Oh, it's in the menu. You're level 49, so this is probably one of those things in the... Oh, it's a flash... Right. This is probably a flash forward. So, wait. Did we just skip through all of our classes and have to remember what we learned? That's right. Because that's the proper way to fight the French Revolution. You run in first, without even thinking, and you yell as loud as you can, Leroy Jenkins. Is everybody ready? Let's do it! Yeah, let's go!
Mechanical monstrosities.
All right,
Save the
mechanical
talking for
monstrosities.
later. We need to take these things.
Got it!
Leroy Jenkins! Okay.
Leave it to me.
So let's see. Oh, okay. So you got a full menu here. What happened if we run on the first fight? I'm almost tempted to try it. Oh wait, we can't. No, it's faded out. Never mind. Yes, if only we studied. Yeah, that's basically gonna be this game. All right, you know what? Headcanon. What if our class didn't study at all, and that's why they never changed their starting gear? Boom, Lord Stended. Let's start with okay, that's not how we press enter. Okay, so this is how we kind of go like that. Oh, I can left click. That'll work. Now, I don't know what... Logic dictates... Hey, let's get rid of the small ones first. If we can. Oh, dear. I did not think this through, did I? Oh, never mind. She seems to... She can counter. That's cool. Oh. That goes both ways, though, doesn't it?
My turn.
Oh, hey, Snowflake! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Yeah, this is not a pixel game, but it is very story-heavy. What we got for arts? Ooh! Okay, how about... Which is a line of lightning. Actually, that might work because... Yeah! Positioning! Let's go! Oh yeah, yeah. I heard there's a lot of games in the series, but if we enjoy it, that's a good thing. Yeah. And hey, Snowflake, nice emote by the way. I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. Been well, trying to get my bearings here. Current headcanon is that this is Planet France way in the past from the previous stream lore, and we're apparently students, but we forgot all our lessons. And we just ran this battle yelling Leroy Jenkins, because that's how we do. Airstrike. Attacks an enemy with a mass? No. Whirlwind of rubble. Oh, actually, I like that. Let's buff everybody. Very cool. Glad to hear it. Ow. That damage.
My turn.
Yes, exactly, Snowflake. Everything is connected. But besides that, also been working a bit more on Hartwell. I've been working on mostly some UI things. And it's a slow but steady process, and hopefully I'll be able to continue working on the menus and get them presentable. So, trying to add functionality for leveling up and such. But wait a minute. Unleash the line of lightning towards... Judgment Bolt? I want to see what this is. Hold on.
Arcus activate.
Well, we are getting hurt. That much is obvious.
Right.
Okay. Oh, really? Breaker trademark. Interesting. Okay, so you're saying play Cold Steel 4 before 3? Or are you saying just do 1 and 2 in order? Hey, the Archguy, thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome. I barely know anything about this game. And we're going to try our best to continue to make progress. Let's see. That's enemies with blades of...
Arcus activate.
Good question, Snowflake. What's the biggest challenge I'm having right now? Also, that did a lot of damage. I'd say... that's a tough one. I'd say programming-wise, it's more so just staying on top of things. Like... Well, actually, I think it's more so... How do I describe this? Right now, none of the coding I'm doing is particularly difficult. A lot of the hard stuff I've already accomplished. It's just... Okay, I take that back. Implementing at speeding right now is being a challenge because it's a whole process. It's not just equations. You have to actually get menus to work and have it interact properly with different, what's it called? Let's try... So you know what? It's just one enemy. Let's finish it off. There we go. And our main... I guess that's our main character there is not doing so well. Well, but what was I saying? Aerial. Whirlwind of Rebel. Let's try Airstrike. Anyway, so
Leave it to me.
really the issue with SP is just that there's so much to go into it. You have to calculate how SP is calculated, but you also have to make sure that SP is lost and recoverable by like a book you leave behind when you die, kind of like Dark Souls. And that if you die again, of course, the SP goes away. You also have to implement basically save areas as well as, or save altars as well as just the whole functionality with the menu. So experience is definitely the biggest struggle right now because it requires a whole lot of systems to come together and work in tandem correctly. Does that answer your question, Snowflake? Yeah, I do like how the robots are vibing. I bet you they have big stereos on the side of their their Gatling guns, and that's why it's. I actually think what I want to do is I want to move back here so that I can better reposition. Let's attack. And he is going to die. Well, I called it. Is this game over?
Of course.
Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I will definitely feel hollow with you, right? And hey, Seven Size, thank you so much for dropping by. Welcome to Laundry Percent. And so far, I think they're doing well, but the main character's dead. And this is the tutorial fight, so we're off to a great start. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am not afraid to admit that. Ooh. Let's go. That didn't do as much damage as I would have thought. Do I have enough to do... Can I? I can, yes.
It's my turn.
You haven't seen that before, Snowflake? Well, it's actually a common thing in Dark Souls. And XP isn't permanent only if you haven't invested in it. So in Dark Souls, if you actually, let's say you have 1000 XP and it requires 900 XP to level up. Now you go to a bonfire and you spend that 900 XP to level up, well, then you've spent the XP, so it's invested. It's like putting it into a bank, basically. It's safe. But the remaining 100 XP left over, you could lose that by dying twice in a row without recollecting it. And that essentially, it basically forces you to be a bit more cautious, a bit less careless, and also adds more legitimate risk to dying, which I definitely want in a Souls-like game. Which Hartwell is intended to be, for sure.
Arcus, activate.
He deserves it. Okay, Seven Size. But yeah. Judgment bolts unleash. That does so much damage, but also costs so much EP.
Right.
Now let's see if we. Yep.
All right.
Glad you understand, Snowflake. Now, what makes Hartwell's XP system just a little more complicated than Dark Souls is for Dark Souls, when you collect XP, you're only applying it to, your player stats. In Hartwell, when you collect XP, that XP is equally gained for both your player stats as well as your melee and ranged weapons. So you could be in a situation where the amount of XP it takes to level up your melee weapon could be a lot more than, say, a ranged weapon or player stats, or vice versa. Hey, don't worry, Copper Nicholson. It's Planet France. We're in the middle of a war, and apparently we forgot to study. So, that's all there is to understand. Yep. Oh yeah, it has been a while, the Archguy. Yep, I do have a title for the game I'm developing. It's called Hartwell. Spelled exactly how it sounds, because that's the last name of the main character. It's actually break trademark. I guess I'm not supposed to know what's going on. I'm sure it all made sense eventually, but for now, I know they're robots. They tried to attack, and we must protect.
Evil will will fall before my blade.
Yes, a Snowflake, I do. Absolutely, 100%. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't be developing Heartwell, because from the start, I've wanted Heartwell to be a Souls-like game. Since I really, really love action RPGs and the feel of them. Like Crash Code as well. Okay, so apparently we got XP, and I don't know what any of this is. But, okay. Someone dropped the beat.
No doubt about it. Those things were the same as the one we fought outside Legram.
And yep, that's how it's spelled, Snowflake, you're right.
It seems a large number of them are on the loose inside the fortress. I'm guessing that's what got the soldiers we just saw too.
I see.
So these are archaisms.
Wait, okay, I can't believe I didn't see this earlier. I just looked at the names of these characters and they don't even have names yet. It's just Tall Boy and Blue-Haired Girl.
Yeah.
And Female Instructor. This is so generic. What's going on?
And a real pain to deal with, too.
Yes. I am the hero of the story. Female Instructor. Everyone will remember me.
We need to hurry, but keep your wits about you.
Alright, Breaker Trademark, I'll take your word for it. I'm sure it'll eventually explain itself. Alrighty. No one has names yet. I just think we have like 1 HP, don't we? So, wait, if we can't save during this section, does that mean that... Oh no. If we die here, does that mean we have to restart? Uh-oh. Oh dear. I have made a mistake. Hey, I'm not judging Snowflake. I just find it amusing that, what I'm guessing they're doing is they're hiding the names right now so that you can learn who they are when we actually get into the game proper. That's my guess. It makes sense. It kind of will make it more endearing to learn who these characters really are. Let's see here, though. That's with bullets and... Do we have any way we can heal? That's my question.
Leave it to me.
Good question, Snowflake. Current thoughts are no, because I want things to be simple yet complex. So, like in I guess Dark Souls kind of has crafting, but I figured having, like, improving weapons and such be tied to leveling up would be a lot more rewarding, and also get away from the whole removing non-replenishable consumable items. So, I'd say no crafting, but there should be plenty to collect or to try and earn. Between the small pickups that increase your stats slightly, but permanently, or the weapons or other special stuff you earn over time by beating certain bosses or areas. Now, let's see here. Is there any way to heal? No, that doesn't heal. What about healing? Oh, interesting. And we can revive too, can't we? The salve cures KO and restores. Oh, okay. Get back up! You're supposed to be the hero of the story.
This could be bad.
Good question, Snowflake. I'm not in a position to figure that out yet, just because my current focus is being able to get a demo out. And the demo would be akin to playing Dark Souls' Undead Asylum, which is the tutorial area. So, long enough to get an idea for the game's main mechanics and such, but short enough that it would still feel fairly short, just because it's the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls it's basically just a small dungeon and a boss, and then you go to the game proper, and that's kind of what I'm working on for the demo, is essentially small tutorial area with stuff going on, and after that, in theory, would be where the game really opens up, but that wouldn't be in the demo, because I have to... What's it called? I have a lot to do. That's awesome, Snowflake. I'm glad to hear you're excited. Fair enough, Copper Nicholson. I'm excited too. I'm glad you're all excited. It takes time when you're doing this all by yourself. All right, heal myself. Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Aw, that's a shame, Snowflake. But in all due time. I know 7 Sice, for example, has expressed an interest in playing the demo when it comes out, but I have no idea when that would be. I still have way too much to do on the back end. Now let's... No. Since these are easy enemies, let's experiment. What do crafts do? Raises physical abilities with a lure. Ooh. Raises class SSS plus oh my! That sounds amazing, but should probably save that. Oh, actually, wait, no, we can only use that once, can't we? Alright, you know what? Spam attack.
You're mine!
Ow.
It's my turn.
Alright.
There! Won't give up.
I'm thinking... I need to heal. Boom. Thank you.
Leave it to me.
Now. Good question, Snowflake, and my answer to that is I'm way too early in the development process to consider that. But I'll keep that in mind. Let's go with...
My turn.
Hey, Jinzoku! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? I have never played this game before, but we're going to try and do our best. Okay, do we have anything that just heals? Pure stats that buffs and no. Okay. In that case, let's go.
Just activate. What?
That did nothing. But we'll figure it out.
Okay. Lights out for them. Good work.
Ooh, there's like a SP multiplier. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Wait, we're in the middle of the war. We're only level 3 and 4? Okay, then. Must be pretty straightforward in that case, so... No, I'd reach in so too. RPGs are a lot of fun. Yep. I'm sure I'll find out in due time 7. But for now, can we run past them? Run. 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 Good question, Snowflake. I do have another character who has a... Well, the intent is any named character should have... That's to speak at all, should have a character portrait. So, but they do take a while to develop because I'm not the best at drawing faces, and it takes me a while. But it's also really, really satisfying for sure. As for... Oh, I can save. There we go. But to answer your question, yes, I do actually have another character with a character portrait ready, but I want to save them for... yes, it's Cassandra's. So Cassandra is another character in Heartwell that I have a character portrait made for already. I want to save that for later, just because don't want to show all my cards quite yet, so to speak. But also, Cassandra will be in the demo, so that'll when I have a bit more to show with my development process, I might show Cassandra's portrait just to kind of put that out there, but all in good time. Oh, where are we?
This must be Corellia Canyon.
These messages on Girl, yeah!
Stayed on the other side.
Yeah! Okay, of all the generic names, I like that one the best so far. The Spectacled Girl.
There!
The black-haired boy is up there too, because that's just so... That's so... average. Like, oh, Emma has healing crafts and arts by default. Good to know. Thanks, 7 Size. Ah, those must be the railway cannons. Also known as the place where we hide the timepieces.
The railway guns. They're enormous.
Damn! How did they manage to get them prepped so fast?
Well, I mean, it looks like a pretty short distance to push them out of those doors, so...
Don't tell me they're just gonna let him rip without even setting a target!
Instructor!
Let me guess, this is the boss fight before the tutorial ends. Oh dear.
They're certainly not shy about bringing out the big guns.
Ugh, we don't have time for this! We need to take these things out fast!
Right there with you.
Let's send these cretins to the scrap heap. We have nothing to fear.
Ooh, I like that voice actress. That sounds really good. No worries, now I'm missing the Heartwell talk. If you want to ask me any questions about it, feel free to. I'm more than happy to answer. Wait, she sensed them before they appeared? You're right, Jinsoku. Something isn't quite right here. Is she a ninja? We have to find out. But first, we need to heal. Well, actually, no. Well, yes, but actually, yeah, no, we gotta heal.
Okay.
Possibly. I honestly don't know, Ninelock. Now, we know this does a lot of damage, but we also have to line it up. So... let's see. Instructor, you move over here. Whoa, no! They have lasers, no! I don't like this. Is there any way to heal here? That's the real question. If you're questioning the Arch Die, it's the tutorial, so I'm guessing that's the balancing factor, I guess. We do need to heal, though.
Leave it to me.
Now, I do find it interesting that for the tutorial they explain nothing, though, to be fair, well, they explain very little, but that might be a case of this is Nightmare Mode, it's supposed to be New Game Plus, so you should know what you're doing. Let's try Ariel. Yes! Oh, it isn't the tutorial? Well, great! Good to know! Now that they're lined up, judgment reigns from above! Oh, it takes time, doesn't it? They're probably resistance to wind, aren't they? Ah, fair enough, Sun Size. Just giving us a feel for the atmosphere. Okay. Well, I'm liking the atmosphere. The music's really bopping. I'll give it that. We've got... draws foes into a vortex of light 10 on balance. What's Earth foes? Actually, yeah, we should try to tear the armor, because these things seem to be way too armored.
Now.
Let's go. Okay, it's a little better. I do like the lasers. Where's that coming from? I don't know.
My turn.
Oh, wait a minute. Is the idea here that they have to charge their lasers and then they aim a bit? Okay. I think I got it. A little bit. Flashes. Delay. Arouse allies. Unleashes an arch-shaped shockwave. Delay plus 30. Gale. No. Alright. Let's just focus on this. Ooh. That's a cool effect. Ha! Missed! Anyway. Good question, Emma. So laundry percent means that we are not ever going to change our starting gear. So whatever weapons, armor, etc. we get, we can't change that. Is this physical attack? Speed, attacks with bolts and lightning. Alright. Do I have anything that can hit like in an area here? It's a localized earthquake? That sounds fun. Okay. Aerial. Have anything that attacks in a line? Launch the blast wind and unbalance. Unbalance. Drain HP for CP. Alright. Can I not do it there? Okay. Ooh.
Now.
An opening.
Alright, now we're getting
Here we
somewhere.
go.
Do I have anything that lowers defense? On this guy? Nope. Okay. Actually, wait, I came over here because I wanted to line something up, didn't I? Let's see here. Line it up. Ah, yeah, here we are. Spark arrow.
Of course.
Well, I mean, they are robots, so maybe they would resist lightning. Let's try... Can we like stack like defense down? Because if we can, that would be good. I should try Art Slash? Okay.
Leave it to me.
I will. But first. Let's keep the damage up.
My turn.
Alright, Art Slash. Oh, I see it. It's in a line. Okay. Oh,
My turn.
raises physical abilities with a war cry. No. Oh, I can get both. Yes.
Didn't see that coming.
I approve.
Leave it to me.
Blast the wind.
Take this. We're open.
An opening.
Right.
Right.
Good question. I think she does. If Sarah is this character, let's see. Radiant Dance, slice up foes with a blade of light. I do want to. I'm not sure if we should save that for a later battle. Is the thing. Freeze.
Arcus activate.
Hopefully robots aren't resistant to ice. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Let's keep the Art Slash going. There we go. Oh, Instructor Sarah. I see.
Okay.
Oh, this is the last? In that case. She should have Rest Craft. Yep. Alright, Plasma Storm, let's go! Oh my goodness, yes! That...
Let's see who lives through this.
What? This is Fire Emblem!
My turn.
Okay, that worked on one of them, at least. Yes, exactly. The streamer I'm watching. I'm playing the same blind, but this is a challenge run channel, so I'm going to play on the highest difficulty, and also an extra challenge of which I have no idea that will even be possible. Exactly, 9lock. And that's why these are fun. Alright, in that case, I've had enough of you. So you know what? Do I have enough for... Yes.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins! Did I win? Aww.
It's my turn.
Aw, that did nothing. I'm disappointed. And still flies. Yeah, exactly. Needs more oomph. Clearly, I didn't study how to swing a fire sword or at military school. Now, Armor Breaker seems to be really good, just because less defense means more hits.
Leave it to me.
And I'm wondering what triggers those assists, because it would be good to try and build off those.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wait, are they frozen?
Here goes.
Nice.
Go.
Yeah!
Right. Huh?
Alright, just
Leave
one
it
more
to me.
hit.
There. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Alright. Overkill! I wonder what we did that for. Yes, though. Apparently we did. Whoa!
A self-destruct mechanism. Does their cowardice know no bounds?
They also weren't very smart. I mean, that explosion wasn't anywhere near strong enough to hit us, and we're standing right next to it.
We're running out of time. I'm gonna go on ahead.
You're probably right,
Follow me
9lock,
as
yeah.
soon as you're sure it's safe to.
Oh no, they're preparing the timepieces, ladies and gentlemen. They're about to return to the past. Whatever will we do? Quick, did anyone watch Code Lyoko? Because if we didn't, we might have just lost the war.
Railway guns.
No, no, no!
Don't.
Did we win? Yeah, return to the past now. Nope. The end. Let me guess. Is that like the end of the game? And now we're going back to the start, and when we finally get there, they're just going to cut it off right there. It's just going to be a cliffhanger. Like, well, no explanation. Just... I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? But first, Legends of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Oh, that's my name, Rain Schwartzer. I see. So they're telling us like all the major characters' names before we even start. Okay. Oh, that sounds good, Copper Nicholson. Ooh. Toa! Okay. Remember I said I don't know much about this game? One of the few things I remember from Summon Slice's stream is Toa is super wholesome. And... I wonder if we'll even get to see her this stream. I honestly don't know. I don't know! And Summon Slice says Toa is a romance option. I mean, I'll try to keep an open mind, because again, I'm playing this for the first time. But I will admit, I am definitely, at the start, I'm biased towards Toa, and we'll see if that changes or not. I wouldn't know the Arch guy. Ooh, pretty. No, Copper Nicholson, no. Ah, good to know, Seven Size. Fair enough. In that case. Alright, so that was... Okay. Interesting intro. Wait, there are time mechanics in this game. Is this going to be like Fire Emblem Three Houses? Or Persona? On the outskirts of the capital, 5 months earlier. Wait, we only got 5 months before that happens? Dang, they must do school really quickly here. Ooh, I like this music. I wonder what kind of train that is. It doesn't seem to be running on steam. I know, that's such a weird thing to say, but I'm an engineer, and that's kind of where my mind goes to first when I see a train. Just like, I wonder how that engine runs. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a train to the school, if I had to guess. Orbital energy is so magic.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This train is bound for Bereahard via Keldic.
GLaDOS, is that you? Do not question the voice.
The next stop is Trista. Trista.
In case you forgot it the first time, it's Trista. Don't you dare forget it. If I still see any of you on this train afterwards, I swear I'm going to kick you off with a broom.
We will be stopped at Trista for 1 minute. When disembarking, please ensure no belongings are left behind.
Alright. Hearing that means that someone's probably going to forget something, aren't they?
Almost there. Man, spring's really in full bloom here, huh?
Alright, question for Twitch chat. This isn't really a spoiler thing, but does the game only have voice acting in certain parts, or is it like something you turn on or off? Because I am curious about that. Because what little I remember from 7 streams is there was a lot of sequences where there wasn't voice acting. I'm not sure if that's an option. Oh, I see. It's only certain parts. Okay.
Back home, there was still so
Fair
much
enough.
snow
Thanks,
on the
Evan.
ground, I hardly even realized it.
Wait, there was snow on the ground? You don't say. And did we jump into the future? Is it no longer February? Oh, well, that should be fun, 7 Size. Should be a lot of fun to try and put some voices into those cutscenes. I'm sorry to hear that, Harper Nicholson. But here's hoping that this stream can help alleviate some of that stress, or at least be entertaining. Trista Station. Okay. Hey, look! I see some of the major characters. Who would have thought?
Wow.
I wonder. Ooh. I'm curious, when did this game come out? Because this, well, we'll say this quality of graphics, I remember in like, I remember from like some of the earlier, I think the game that comes to mind is Pokemon Battle Revolution. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Fair enough, so it's to each their own.
Are those Lino flowers? I've never seen so many.
So I can definitely tell this is definitely an older game based off the graphics. Still holding up fairly well.
I'll be spending the next 2 years here. Wonder how long it'll be before I think of it as home.
Oh, it was originally released on the PS3. Wow. That was a while ago then. I remember when the PS3 was like the console to have. Like one of the... Like it was considered new and sophisticated. So
I'm going
just
to like it.
To see how far we've come since then, it blows my mind. But yeah, she's not bumping to us. Called it! Now I saw that coming a mile away. Come on, game. Step it up. Unless I did it on purpose.
Whoa, sorry about that. Are you okay? I should have picked a better place to take in the scenery.
Don't worry about it.
Fair enough.
I should have been paying more attention to where I was going instead of gawking at the flowers.
Three justice who they really want reading with. I wonder who it could be. Anyway.
It's really a pretty town, though, isn't it? Just like a
I mean,
postcard.
it's not like one of the some of the characters are featured much more prominently on all the bots are and such. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's the magic of
It's good to hear
springtime
that
for
there's a
you.
lot of options, though, Seven. Yes, if it was like they would just force you into like one very narrow situation, especially if you have choices in other regards, that would be a bit annoying.
I hope everything.
But if
in
there's a
your
lot of
place is
options, that's a
okay.
good thing.
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be fine. Hey, you've got the red uniform too, huh?
Yeah, but now that you mention
The
it,
red uniform, does that mean like, does that designate class like freshman, sophomore, junior, etc.?
almost everyone else on the train had a green jacket. You're one of the few I've seen in red. I didn't really think about it until now. I just put on the uniform they sent me.
Or maybe this is how they're differentiating the squads?
I hadn't given it much thought until I got here either. But yeah, like you said, there have been a few others sporting them too, so I doubt it's a mistake.
Well, I guess we're gonna find
Maybe
out.
it means we'll end up being classmates.
Classmates?
Anyway, I should get going.
Okay.
I've got a feeling we'll see each other again at the entrance ceremony, though.
Alright. Let's see
I
here.
totally forgot to ask her name.
Good job!
Oh well, I'm sure we'll run into each other later.
I mean, it's not like she was on the bot side or anything.
She's right though. It is weird that there are so few of us in red. Are there even enough to make a class?
Ooh, what's
That
this?
ornament they sent with the uniform is pretty strange too. It sure looks a lot fancier than your standard issue ornament, that's for sure.
Okay.
Guess
Now
there's
I'm like,
point
no.
in racking my brain over it. Someone will probably explain it during orientation. Thor's military academy is on the north side of town. I've still got some time to look around before the entrance ceremony, but it'd be pretty awkward to be late the first day.
Okay, so... Oh, okay, so now there's the prologue. What we did before, it wasn't even the prologue, it was just... That was just the opening cinematic, okay. Events that occur during the story are automatically recorded. You can access them by pressing the Q key or by choosing... Okay. Interesting. Oh no. I'm gonna have to get used to this. I mean, it's better to give an explanation than to not, I guess. But let's just hope that the tutorials are reasonable. Ah, thank you, Steam Achievements. You have just informed me that I am a freshman. Way to spoil it, game. I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got here. So if I want to save... Wait, can I even save? Maybe I can't yet. Oh, no, yeah, there we go. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we can walk around here. We got equipment. Alright, chat, so now that we're here, the laundry percent run officially begins. So, you see the starting gear here? We have, you know, leather guard, leather shoes, whatever has lack of accessories. We cannot change any of this stuff. So, this is all we get. Get used to it, Reen. So, I'm guessing, I'm going to assume costumes are just cosmetic things, so that's probably okay, but this, never gonna change. We've got items, status. Excuse me. We also have categories, and, just a general system menu. Okay. Cool. Ooh, I do like that map, though. It's really simplistic, but it gets the point across quite well, and looks satisfying. Good to know, Breaker Trademark. Thank you so... thanks for wishing good luck. Can I talk to you? I can! Dolly. Dolly. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not quite ready to open for the day. Please do stop by later, though. You look handsome. Huh? Nothing. This cafe is pretty popular with Thor students, if I do say so myself. I wonder why. So, it's popular, you say. Oh dear. I have to give Breen a voice, the main character, and he looks, at least for now, I'm sure he'll get character development and have his own unique and interesting personality, but for now, we have generic protagonist, and we need to give him a voice. I guess we could do... He kind of looks like Citron, if I'm being honest, if you guys remember from Crossco, so we could try that. Let's see. This cafe looks pretty nice. Seems like the perfect place to come and unwind after a long day of classes. Give him a Russian accent. I mean, I don't really see it. Oh, it just repeats the text. Okay. Fair. I mean, we'll find out, won't we? How about here? Trista Station. I'm curious, but I'll have to come back when I've got more time. Alright, so I'm just saying it's not going to let us go anywhere except to Thor's Military Academy, isn't it? There's not going to be collectibles or anything, is there? I know this way. This'll take me out to the highway. I really don't have the time to leave the town right now, though, because this is the tutorial, and you have to respect that. Aw. I see, 7. Yeah. Fair enough. Well, I don't think they're going to let us... Sorry, we're still getting everything ready for business. Go away! I hope you'll come back once you're all set up, though. Oh, I agree, the Irish guy. Though, to be fair, this isn't the first time we've done a challenge run where it becomes exponentially worse as time goes on. Remember the No XP run? That was basically the definition of getting exponentially worse over time. But hopefully as time goes on, we'll be able to unlock new stuff to help us along the way. Maybe with stills and such. And if all else fails, grind and hope for the best. Grind for XP and hope for the best. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to let us do anything before we do what we're supposed to, I guess, so that's where we'll be heading, is the military school. But first, I must go for... Aww. I can't go for a swim? Well, that's a shame. That is true, though. Nylon, Crossco was primarily skill-based, but I do feel like, considering that positioning seems to matter a lot from what I've seen so far, there could still be quite a bit of skill to the tactical RPG system here. It's just will be a question of learning the mechanics and making the most of them.
I shall take my leave here, milady. I pray you find victory here in both your studies and your training.
Wait, an elderly butler? And a dark-colored case? This can only mean one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found Batman! Or I should say, Batwoman. She's gonna be like the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter of Bruce Wayne, isn't she? Yeah, exactly, our staff. We run to enemies that can one-shot us, then we're in trouble.
I'm leaving everything in your hands while Father is away.
Ooh.
Understood, milady.
I wonder who that voice actress is, because she sounds... She did that sort of, like, aristocratic, into prim and proper her voice so well. It just sounded... Oof. I like that.
It truly is a splendid day, is it not? The start of a new chapter in the lives of so many promising youths. Allow me to express my sincerest congratulations on your admittance into this fine academic institution.
Why, thank you. And wait, who are you again? Are you going to be like a secret mentor of mine that's going to matter a lot? Oh, my dear boy. Why, absolutely not. I'm just window dressing. Ta-ta!
Oh. Thank you very much.
Like I said, I'm not going to matter at all. Goodbye.
I'm guessing he's a butler? He certainly looks the part.
Alright, either that guy is going to have absolutely no significance whatsoever, or he's going to be like the secret wizard of this game / the final boss. Because when it comes to storytelling, you always have that sort of... That's kind of the game you have to play in your head when you're trying to predict where a story's going to go. Like, wait, if you're introducing a character this early, are they super important, or are they just kind of here? You always have to wonder that, don't you?
That means the girl with him must have been a noble. She did have a certain dignity about her. I wonder if she's from a famous military family or something.
I swear, if that butler's a boss later on, I'm calling it now. Sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. Alright, well it is 7:31, so this is probably a good place to take a short break. Let me just save the game first, just to be safe. Alright. Alright, everybody. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. So, I saw what you posted, the Arch guy, and you know what? You might be right about that. That guy might end up being like Carla from Crosscode. And for those who don't know, Carla was sort of a... She wasn't in... She only had a couple of moments in the story, but she was quite memorable, and she helped with the tutorial, as well as where it really mattered. And speaking of Crosscode, chat, if you click on the channel points button, I have actually started a community challenge for you all that you can contribute channel points to. So that community challenge is, of course, to play the we'll say to do a stream of the post-game DLC of Crosscode for the No XP stream. And as soon as I mention it, Nimon contributes 2,000 and sandwich points. Exactly. So basically, my thought with that challenge is every time you guys succeed with that, I'll pick a day to do a stream of it, and then we'll repeat the challenge over and over again until either we beat the post-game DLC or we determine that it's impossible at level 1. It's released in a few days. I'm super excited for it, but I'm going to hold off for the just in case you guys want to see me play it, in which case then you can watch me play it blind, and that, like, blind is in not understanding what's going to happen. That could be a lot of fun too, because I love Crosscode. And it was the first game we challenged around on this channel. Oh, nice. You're excited for a Tube Breaker trademark? That's awesome. You did it. Nice. You finished Crosscode a month ago. Then you're all set up and ready to go for the post-game DLC. You have to click on the channel points button, Copper Nicholson. It should be either at the top or the bottom. Where did that car come from? Oh, it is
Thank
there
you for your
somewhere, Copper
patience.
Nicholson.
We've
Maybe it's
arrived
not.
at the academy.
Maybe it's not visible on mobile. I don't know. But if Nylock was able to contribute to it, it is there. Oh wow, that's a really deep voice.
Please, if you'll allow me to take your luggage.
That won't be necessary.
Oh wait, never.
Prefer to avoid standing out too much.
For a second there, I thought the limousine driver's voice was that Suin's voice. I'm like, dang, that's a deep voice. Is he not know to choir? Like,
But, sir,
I watched the limousine driver also be like a boss later on,
This
with
isn't
his
open
car
for
just
debate.
pedal to the metal.
Take whatever rest you need, then return to Bereahard.
as you wish. I shall be departed, then, sir.
And it looks like I do need a rest since I can't seem to open my eyes right now.
May your time spent
Oh,
in these
never
hallowed
mind.
halls be all you've hoped for. Please take care of yourself.
Fair enough, Hopper Nicholson. And yeah, basically, per the stream lore, this is Planet France, or we should say,
An orbital limousine.
hey, Planet France in the
One of
past.
Manfred's fanciest models, too.
And it does seem much more regal.
Looks like even Erebonia's upper crust send their children here.
Intriguing. Alright, I guess that's implying that Reen isn't necessarily from the upper class. I wonder what his backstory is. Maybe he's... Is it going to be he's from, like, the small town, or maybe was he in the middle? Was he from more of, like, a fairly well-off family, but not, like, a super rich family? That's what I'll find out. Ah! Sorry! Happiness noises, sorry.
Let's see. Yes, you're the last of them.
Ah. Alright, I take it back. I already know who I'm most interested in for romancing this game, but I guess we'll see in due time.
That'd make you Green Schwarzer, right?
Yes. Sorry. Yes, I'm Reed Schwarzer, and I'm having trouble speaking right now.
Yes, that's me. It's a pleasure to meet you. But how do you know me?
Wait, you know me already?
It's a long story. Don't sweat the details right now.
Whoa! No! That is an evasion if I've ever seen one. Is it simply because you're higher up in the school, or is there more to it than that? How does she know so much, and why is she being evasive? What does this girl know? Is she secretly... Is she going to end up secretly being the one who will help me find my long-lost father or something? Because if she is, then...
Is that your weapon you've got
that
wrapped
won't surprise me.
I'll need to hold on to that for the time being.
Oh, right. It mentioned something about that in the guidebook.
Yeah, we can't have students running around with weapons all over the school. That's a really bad precedent.
Thanks.
And don't worry, I have a small device in my pocket that puts all your gear into a pocket dimension. No
I
worries.
should be able to return it to you before long. You'll hardly even miss it.
The entrance ceremony is going to be held in the auditorium. Just head straight back. You can't miss it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your first day at Thor's.
We're glad to have you. I hope these next 2 years will be a fruitful time for you.
Yeah, exactly, VR's and there's a bad ending to Crosscode, which we did not see, thankfully, because it is so
I guess
heartbreaking.
those two must be second years? That girl definitely looked younger than me, though. What was that about me being the last? I'm not seriously the very last student to check in, am I? Sounds like it's about time for the ceremony to start, though.
Wait, am I going to be late to the first day of school? Oh, that's so cliche, but I just have to make the most
Here's
of
to
it,
the
won't I?
start of a great 2 years.
Only 2 years. Alright, chat. Is that normal for, like, military school?
Now, if I
Only
may,
2 years?
I'd like to say a few words in closing about this Academy's illustrious history.
Who's that? Someone with a deep commanding voice. Must be important. Is this guy like a general or something? Oh, he's a principal. Okay.
Thor's military academy was founded almost 220 years ago. Its founder, as I'm sure you're all aware, was none other than the great Emperor Quartz.
Alright, chat, I'm noticing something here. Look how many boys and girls have the same character model. Like, you don't even have to look very far. Like, right there in front, top left of Rain, you just stow over 2 more seats. Oh, look, there's that guy again. But go back 2 seats. Oh, look, there he is again. Same thing with the girls. It's like, what the? Principal? Does this school have a cloning issue or something?
The very same Emperor who ended the War of the Lions and returned prosperity to the Erebonian Empire.
Through the power of cloning technology.
30 years after becoming Emperor, in the later years of his life, he opened the doors of this institution.
In order to hide a secret institution known as Camino. Quiet about it. Better be silent for the service goes slowly run into the class size. No! What have we done?
It was to be a place where young people like yourselves could learn the art of war.
But apparently you young people who aren't being recruited as easily, and thus we had to use cloning to make up the offset. Oh, so that explains why so many of my classmates look the same. That's a humorous. This is no.
With the mechanization of the military, many of our graduates now pursue careers outside the army.
And I sure hope you do.
Our mission,
just what have we started, Chad?
The same, to prepare our students to fulfill Emperor Draco's famous mandate. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Though much has happened in these past 2 1/4 centuries, the world is still the domain of the young.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's supposed to be like a really impassioned speech to set the tone for this game, but it is now in my headcanon and the stream lore that this school clones students. What have we done?
Yet still the question remains. What qualities must one possess to become a part of its foundation?
The answer may surprise you. In fact, we already know the answer. Half of your classmates already had those qualities pre-selected for them.
I hope this credo will serve as a guide and an inspiration to you during your 2 years at this academy. Go forth, my students. The world awaits the great things you will one day accomplish.
And the great republic you will once help build.
The foundation of the world, huh? No pressure, right?
No kidding. Though, this is Draco's the Lionheart we're talking about. He didn't earn his nickname by taking the easy route. Guess we've got more to worry about than just passing exams, huh?
I guess we do.
Yeah, like, for example, have you noticed that so many of the students look the same? I thought the cloning was just a myth, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, by the way, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
I'm Elliot Craig. Nice to meet you.
Reen Schwarzer. Hey, looks like we're sporting the same school fashion.
Yeah, no idea what the red uniform is supposed to mean, though.
Wait a minute. I think I just figured it out. Chat. The reason why we have a red uniform, it's because we aren't clones. Like, look at it. All the students with green uniforms, they look exactly the same. But we have red uniforms, which means that we're actually not clones. My goodness. Does that mean that we're training to become the Jedi? That this clone army needs?
Most of the other students are wearing green.
Yes! Or the red shirt. Okay, actually, I like that answer better than I want, because the red shirts die a lot. And, well, I have a feeling that's going to happen to us a lot on this challenge run stream.
Well, except for the ones in the white uniforms. Those must be the nobles.
And except for the ones in the green uniforms. Those must be the clones.
Looks that way. Though...
Something wrong?
Nah, just thinking to myself.
And that brings us to the close of Thor's 215th entrance ceremony. Next, please proceed to the class designated in your guidebook.
Wait, we have class? Oh, wait, right. No, it's a school.
There, you will go over the school rules as well as your class's curriculum. That is all. Dismissed!
Watch this guy also be a boss later on. I'm calling it.
The class designated in our guidebook? I don't remember seeing anything like that.
There wasn't any information on that in mine either.
You mean we don't have class?
I just assumed they'd tell us where to go after the ceremony.
All right! Students in red uniforms, if I can have your attention, please.
Oh yes, is it the instructor? Oh, it is!
By now, you're probably all confused. Where's my class assignment, you're probably thinking?
Well, guess what? I forgot to print the memo for your guidebooks. So you know what? We're doing it live.
That's perfectly understandable. Your situation is a little more complicated than the other students.
Because I forgot to follow standard protocol.
But before I explain, I'd like all of you to join me for a special orienteering exercise.
Yeah. Oh, what's our orienteering exercise? You're going to walk around the school aimlessly and figure out where to go.
What? Did you mean an orientation exercise?
Worry not. Everything will be made clear soon enough.
It'll be made clear when I go to the principal's office and ask them what I'm supposed to be doing.
Now, right this way, if you would.
She's gonna have a lot of fun lines, isn't she?
Looks like we're gonna have to follow her if we want any answers.
What do you think this is all about?
I have no idea, but we're not going to accomplish anything just standing around here. We should go with her.
Oh, Sarah is the most fellow of the street house lies. I could tell. Like, that's like, especially with like those opening lines, like, all right, that's... You don't know what's I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna try. It's like, this is not any fun. I sense a rivalry brewing. I don't like that guy's red shirt. He doesn't wear it right. He forgot to button the top button. How rude!
What is this place?
Why is there a building this dilapidated on campus? It looks like it should have been torn down ages ago.
What does she even want us
First
to do
day of
here?
school. A professor comes up, takes you to an abandoned-looking building, and just walks in without another word, expecting you to follow. What could possibly go wrong?
Is she ever gonna tell us what's going on?
I suppose we'll just have to go inside and see for ourselves what we
Exactly, Devlok. We have red shirts because we're not actually students here. We're just supposed to fix this building. We're construction workers. This isn't... You thought this was a game about at an officer academy. Well, you were mistaken. That was a red herring. This is really a construction simulator. And we're going to learn how to construct additional pylons. Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pylon Percent!
This place looks like some old haunted mansion or something.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does. I think this is everyone I've seen with a red uniform so far. I guess we really
good to
are
know,
part of the
7. Fair enough, 9 want. Well, looks like we're still being watched. That's...
So, these are our new underclassmen, huh?
Yep. They've got a different set of hoops to jump through than we did, though.
Yeah, for one, we didn't have to... We weren't asked to do construction. Now, I think I've seen
I'm
these
just happy
characters
all our
before.
work's paying off. I'd hate to have put in a year's worth of effort for nothing.
Ain't that the truth? Wait, when did you do any work? You were just slacking off the whole time.
Oh, I did all the work of copying your answers. You did what? Oh, nothing.
Says the master slacker. Still, looks like Elisa's got some stiff competition. Quite a bevy of beauties they've got there. And I'm looking forward to getting intimately acquainted with each and every one of them.
Whoa, 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 no! Slow down there! Slow down! What the heck? Where is this coming from?
Oh, you know one of them?
Does she, like, know all of them or something? Just...
Wait. No, not these ones too. Stop flirting with every damn girl you lay eyes on. Do you have any idea how many guys at this school have gotten their hearts broken because of your libido?
Yeah, okay. I see, son. I swear if she goes after Toa, there are going to be words said.
Did you just sneer at me? Oh, you did, didn't you?
Come on now, no fighting, you two.
Well, look
at no! The timing is too perfect, but no! No. I swear.
You got our little chickadees all sorted out, I take it?
Yep, they're all bright-eyed and ready to go.
What?
So from here on out, we're gonna have to give it all we've got to support this fledgling class.
Tell her it's her favorite. No! Well, we'll see about that.
Now you sound the part of the student council president.
Oh, I've always been in Madam President, and I'm going to be the best Madam President there's ever been.
Guess she's going all in.
Wait a minute. Alright, the voice actress for Toa, it's a bit, higher pitched and such. She's also a small brown-haired girl. And you know who else is a small brown-haired girl, canonically at least? Hat Kid. And Hat Kid is Emily. And Emily is from Crosscode. Does that mean... Ladies and gentlemen, do we just find Emily Sophie Dale Belmont's great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-
pretty rough time if we didn't help out a little. At least to start with, anyway. Everything's ready over there, right?
You betcha. Just like the instructor asked. Can't help but feel a little sorry for them, though.
I will find out, Tower Anderson. We'll see how the stream lore develops.
Same here. They've got no idea.
She's definitely the time traveler, yes.
The class they've been picked for didn't even exist before this year. Guess all we can do is watch and see what they're made of, right?
Oh, it's hourglasses. That's actually pretty fitting, Topper Nicholson. Welcome to the tutorial! The real one! Oh, and that's my name.
name's Sarah Valestine.
I wonder, can it match that? The name Seven Various. No. I've got a different voice, but I guess we'll figure it out when I actually see some of her lines without the voice actress.
I'm the instructor in charge of Class 7, which means you get the pleasure of seeing me all year. Glad to finally meet you.
Wait, Class 7?
You mean there were 6 classes before us? What happened to them? Oh, Oh, they all died. They all died. Wait, what?
Us?
I'm not sure I understand. I wasn't told anything about this at enrollment.
Are we being sacrificed?
Excuse me, Instructor Sarah? I was under the impression that there were only 5 classes at this academy.
And you'd be right, hyper-spectacled girl, because we have to eliminate 2 of them.
And that students were split among them based on their social class and home region.
Right you are, Miss Top Scorer on the Thor's entrance exam. Students in each year are divided into 5 classes, 2 for the nobility and 3 for commoners. And it's been that way for ages, right up through last year. But this year, we decided to shake things up a little.
Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to make an interesting plot for this game.
What do you...
We now have a 6th class.
And you guys are the 7th. You didn't even make the tops. You didn't even make the cut.
Fittingly titled, Class 7. And in Class 7, we recognize no distinction between nobles and commoners.
Wait, you just jumped straight from 5 to 7?
Rain, rain, rain. Don't you know that in France, 6 isn't a number?
You're really putting nobles and commoners in the same class?
This must be some kind of joke.
Oh, actually, okay. No, jokes aside, I do like this premise of mixing up the social classes since,
and why is this
especially in older times, things were so stratified. It'd be easy to kind of get stuck in your own little bubble. So it should be fascinating to see them work together.
Well,
Who are you? Yes.
Machias Regnitz. And with all due respect, Instructor, it's ludicrous to intermix nobles and commoners like this. Must I be forced to spend my next 2 years shoulder to shoulder with those arrogant, stuck-up hedonists?
You do know I'm not the one who made the decision, right?
Certainly an experience. Okay.
Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't you all just get along or something?
Okay, I already like Sarah's lines. They're great. Yes. Can't y'all just get along or something? Ooh, actually, that could work. Besides, what's the big deal anyway? You're all kids. Can't y'all just get along or something? That could work. Okay.
Just
and hey, Dr. Sputnik, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going?
How would you propose we do that?
Welcome to Laundry Percent. We're already off to a great start. That was an interesting way to spell Toa, Dr. Sputnik, but Sarah's lines have been great so far.
What's your problem?
Oh, nothing much. I just find the irony of your behavior rather humorous.
Is that so? It seems the scion of some noble house has left the comfort of his mansion to grace the unwashed masses with his wisdom.
Let me guess, these two actually really like each other, but they don't know how to express their feelings. I'm calling it now.
Please, milord, do share your esteemed name with us so I can give you all the respect you deserve.
Eustace Alberea.
My name is Eustace Alberea, and don't you dare come and try to see me later tonight. Nah, don't worry. I don't want to see you later tonight. I'll see you all night.
The name of an arrogant, stuck-up hedonist to lodge itself in that hard head of yours.
Yep, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who sees it. Thank you.
He's from one of the 4 great houses.
Right. One of the four great houses. I thought there were only 3 great houses. You've got the Golden Deer, you've got the Blue Lions. That's the wrong game!
The son of Duke Alberea, lord of the Quartz province in the southeast.
Well, you don't get much more noble than that.
Interesting. I'd heard the rumors.
I wonder where this is going, though.
Do you expect me to be impressed?
So they're mixing the social classes.
Your
I can see
family
that.
lineage means nothing to me. I'll never bend my knee to the likes of...
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you, Sarah.
I'm sure a couple of you have a few grievances, but now's not the time. I'll hear your complaints later. Right now, you've got your orienteering exercise, and far be it from me to keep you from our fun little icebreaker.
You mentioned this orienteering exercise earlier. What exactly does that involve?
Well, you see... first you look at the top left corner at your mini-map, and then you try to find your way out. It's pretty simple, actually.
It's a form of outdoor competition, isn't it? Something like a cross between a map-reading exercise and a scavenger hunt?
Although, real talk, orienteering means trying to triangulate your position and get from point A to point B. It's something I did a lot in Boy Scouts, where essentially you get a compass out and a map. And, well, a map and compass is really helpful, but you don't necessarily need either, depending on the situation. You just need to have ways to actually triangulate roughly where you are and roughly where you need to go. So you can use things like the sun, the moon, different stars, as well as if you can find any landmarks or known land masses, those are what you need. You basically try to form a triangle on a map and then locate yourself from there. It's really cool, actually. Now, I doubt they're going to go that in depth for a game like this, but it should be.
Is that why they asked us to hand over our weapons at the gate?
So that we couldn't use them to our advantage?
Nothing gets by you, does it?
She's just moonwalking! Yeah.
But I don't want to spoil the fun, so let's get started, shall we?
Wait, is that a button? Mm-hmm. And we're about to fall through a trapdoor, aren't we? Mm-hmm. And you're gonna have a big smile on your face, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, crap.
This is the slowest trapdoor I've ever seen. Oh, well. Someone's cheating. Alright, did I win?
Come on, Fee. No cheating. You're going with them, and that's that. What's the point in having an icebreaker if you don't make a couple of new friends?
Oh, ooh, interesting. So, is she like a second year?
Lame.
Okay, that was amusing.
Oh, what just happened?
The floor gave out from under us.
It's Adley Nimlot, that's correct. That's what triangulation is.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Especially when she literally stood there and pointed at the button and for almost a minute, and we couldn't figure it out.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
Honestly, I think she just wanted to press the button.
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you... Okay.
This is also such a classic trope. I'm glad they did it where it's like, you know, the starring class does
Easy now. She can see them.
What's it called? They do something silly to really bring the class together. That's like a trial by fire, so to speak. And I'm guessing this is who the developers want to ship Reen with. But because we have options, we don't have to necessarily do that. And also, this is one of the most generic anime tropes. Come on. Like, could you have done anything a little differently? Like, why? Was this really necessary game? Why? Like,
yeah, I'm really
all right.
sorry about that.
That doesn't make sense because, as we saw from the opening screen, she slid down that slide before Reen did. Yet Reen lands first before she does. I'm sorry, but that does not make sense. So what that means is either one, Reen is significantly heavier than her, which does not seem to be the case, or two, Reen fell down, got knocked unconscious, and then someone did that on purpose. Or three, someone's been moving them both around in their sleep. I don't know what it is, but something does not add up here, chat.
Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
They could have flipped over in midair. Okay, well, okay, the Arch guy. I could see that, except where? Like, from a height of about 5 feet, looking at that little slide. Wow. I feel like that's a stretch, and even if they were at moving at a high velocity, I feel like that'd be a stretch. Like, I guess maybe if it's like when they were sliding, they all got jumbled up, but no one else seemed jumbled up, so I don't know. Like, it just seems way too coincidental. It doesn't.
Things can only improve.
Match what happened. Yeah, exactly, Copper Nicholson. That's probably what happened. Just fan service, but no. Yeah, 9/11. But I just have trouble trying to see that happening because that's only a 45-degree slide, and they were pretty well spaced out when that trap door opened. So unless there's like a bunch of different slides going in various directions, and they all like hit the walls or something on the way down, it's kind of hard for me to imagine that happening.
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables.
What Tabernacle said, there's nothing wrong with fan service as long as it is tasteful and matches the game's rating. The issue here, I'm trying to point out, is that the physics does not line up. Like, yeah, fair enough now. There can be lore reasons for fan service, but I'm guessing that was probably just fan service for the sake of fan service.
Is this?
From the devices we received with the Academy guide.
Yeah, exactly, Dr. Sputnik, and that's why I'm saying it doesn't line up, because if Reed jumped down after he saw Elisa sliding, why would he be on the bottom? It's like, how would he hit the floor first? That doesn't make sense. Unless he like purposely tried to go down the slide faster, but like, why? Anyway. I know I'm being nitpicky here, Chad. It's just... I have to point these things out when I see them. Wait, okay, Elisa triggered the stubble combat to toss this. Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Seems to be some sort of portable ornament.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle ornament.
We call them your communicators, because you are red shirts after all, and this is Star Trek. Don't get killed.
Is that Miss Valentine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle ornaments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th-generation battle ornaments, in fact. They're called Arcus units.
Arcus.
So these are battle ornaments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
That means they'll allow us to play, hey, an RPG game, right?
Sure will. Just set a Quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the live-long day. Which is why I've prepared enough Quartz for each and every one of you.
The what foundation? Oh, okay, that's cool. They moved all our stuff down here.
The weapons you brought are all here too. Each packaged neatly along a little box containing Find Yours and Try Set.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Watch everyone just go to the wrong place.
What is this woman thinking?
Now, I'm curious, if there are foes to battle down here, and these things had to be put down here, how did they get down here unless Toa came down here herself? And, well, if she's like a second year or something, and she's done this before, maybe.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
You're calling how the weapons fully messed up. Okay, the arch. Alright, before we do anything, that was a long cutscene I want to save. Okay, no, they're not gonna hit the weapons messed up. I wonder though, Tim, is there side dialogue? Aw, that's a shame, 7. Though I did go on a little bit of a rant, point out that if Reen, you know, slid down after Elisa, how did he end up on the bottom? I don't get it. Like, that does not make sense. I know this is a military academy, but I didn't think they'd throw us into battles quite this quickly. She even told us to get our Quartz all set up too. What in the world is she planning on throwing us into? Alright, side dialogue. In that case, this might be the perfect time to try to give voices to everybody. So, I think that'll be pretty good for Elliot. Just like, oh, well, that's okay. But how am I going to do everyone else? That's the real question. Alright, with her, I'm thinking kind of like Weiss from Ruby. Like, upper class girl with a very proper accent. So, good. My blade seems undamaged. I'm not particularly adept with horrible arts, but it may be best to have some prepared regardless. Oh, okay, interesting, 7. Hey, about before. The future's looking The future's looking bleak. Weiss would fit Alyssa more? Okay, so I'm guessing this is not Alyssa. Is this Alyssa? Or I guess it is early. Like even in Crossroad, it took a while before we got the voices kind of all sorted out. So it'll be a process. But you all know, bah. Why do I have to put up with this? I don't care if he has a proper voice. I'm giving him the what was that guy's name? He had green hair from Crossroad. I want to give him that voice just so that I think it sounds funny. Just why do I have to put up with this? Our illustrious instructor seems fond of toying with others. As does that green-haired man over there. I heard that! Well, not Apollo. If we did Apollo, that would be like you there! But I don't see it. It doesn't make sense for that guy. Not the way I'm reading him. This guy, on the other hand, I'm guessing more like... I'll give him a deeper voice, because he is taller. This seems pretty useful. I should test it out and see what it can do. Alright, I think that'll do. Oh no! My girl. What a pain. That should work. And finally... I'm thinking like, maybe like a Sucrose kind of voice. Just kind of looking at this, but we'll see. I don't have much experience with battle ornaments myself. I'll do as we were instructed for now, though. Oh, she's your favorite so far? I mean, she hasn't had too many lines, but she did do some pretty silly things. Just, what a pain. I'm so excited. Alright, we got our optional dialogue. Let's watch that give everyone like 1,000 at speed like we got a secret achievement or something. I doubt it, but... Let's go. It is going to take a while for me to get used to this this menu setup. Wait! Oh no! Chat, remember how earlier we were joking about clones and how we're Jedi? Look what we just obtained! It's like the game's asking for it. Like they're not even trying to hide it anymore. They gave us the Force. There were clones in the class. This is literally just Star Wars Episode 10, okay? And we've gone way back in time. Is it the light side or the dark side? I don't know. It's colored red, but it has white to it, so we're gonna find out, aren't we? For the Republic, yes.
What's this?
What's this? Is this a kyber crystal for my lightsaber?
That's called a Master Quartz.
Nah, No, we just call it a Master Quartz, and... That's called a Master Quartz.
If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts.
If you set that into the large slot in the center of your lightsaber, you'll be able to cut through anything.
Go on, give it a try.
Little Sailor, antisocial. Okay. Okay. Go on, give it a try. From Septium and use it during. Okay. I'm guessing quartz are like, do they give you like passives, or is it more so choosing your like skills that you get to use? Alright, there's a special kind of quartz which can be set into the center of your orbit. These quartz are stronger and more adaptable than regular quartz, and by fighting battles with one set in your orbit. Oh! So like quartz can level up, interesting, okay. I see. Intriguing. Put the Master Quartz into range. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing Master Quartz is mandatory. Let's see what we got here. So our options are nothing or Force. We must use the Force, Luke. Oh, I agree now. This does seem neat. It looks like there could be a lot of customization here, but we're going to have to get used to it. Okay, so killing enemies restores CP. CP plus 5 per enemy killed. Okay. And... Alright, I like this. Just be a very offense-based quartz. Cool. We have anything for line 1? Nope. Okay. There, Looks like I did the thing.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus.
That light means you successfully synchronized with your viewpoints. Congratulations, assassins.
Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features.
Ah, good to know, Southern. Thanks for clarifying that.
But I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time.
Oh, I wouldn't want to bombard you with just too much info at once. We'll let the tutorials do that. Gosh darn it!
Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, when you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon.
Basically, you could die. Please don't. We don't want this experiment to fail.
It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse.
So what you're saying is, you threw children into the jaws of danger on their first day at school.
Though, so don't let your guard down even for a moment.
And there's monsters there too. Is this Beacon Academy?
With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise.
Okay, chat, idea. So, this is kind of reminding me of the Hunger Games in the way of just putting children in harm's way. So you know what? I wonder if I could give her like a Buffy voice. That's her name, right? The character with like all the fancy dresses and the big white hair. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface.
Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Good luck, and please don't die.
Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
And by that I mean, I won't.
I don't think she's joking.
Well, Looks like we're in a really bad spot. He's like,
you were going. Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
Good question, the Irish guy. They're not even trying to hide it, is the thing.
With anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do.
Well, I have. Darn it, he's catching on to me. I need to argue with him before I find out how he really feels.
Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists, after all.
Okay, yeah, no, I did definitely see shipping these two. There's clearly something going on here.
Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you.
Like these two are going to be the kind of friends who always like argue with each other and yell at each other.
After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would
and then they're going to be
have
shipped.
At least some degree of prowess with a sword. And noblesse oblige.
And before you know it, there'll be a couple.
Duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
Yeah, fair enough, Seven. I mean, I didn't see it. I can definitely see it.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us. If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down.
I hope you like that roast. Marius is about to hit the laptop now. Sarah's pod. I wonder. Well, I mean, she threw her class into a dungeon on their first day of school without training them. I wouldn't consider that pod. I consider that seems dangerous.
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves.
What, we're not going to try climbing up the slide again?
I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Oh, I see. So this is how they're going to separate the characters so that we only have a couple to start out with for this tutorial.
Well,
she's already done, though. I'm bored. I don't need to listen to all you people. I'll be fine by myself.
I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Wait, we have no idea what we're doing. Could you guys come back? We have strength in numbers, and they're gone. Well, that stinks.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this?
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, she doesn't want to be held back by any of us losers.
Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here.
I like how these three are just so chill about this, and everyone else is almost at their either full of themselves or at their throats. It's just clearly this class is going to have excellent chemistry, isn't it? All right. So before we go in, we're going to battle each other just to make sure we know what we're doing. Fair enough, 7. Oh.
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer will be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering.
Alright, fair enough, 7 Size. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you have a great time at work. As for how I'm enjoying, as for how I'm feeling about the game, I'm enjoying it so far, for sure. I know I nitpicked about the whole slide thing, but that was all in good fun. In all honesty, I'm enjoying this a lot so far. The music's great. I'm liking the setup so far. It seems like this is going to have a very long and deep story, and that is something I tend to appreciate when games do that. And I also get the feeling that a lot of these characters are going to get development, or the opportunity for development, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
My name's Reen
So,
Schweizer.
have a great night,
It's nice to
Seven.
meet you.
And thank you so much for dropping by.
I'm Elliot Craig.
I bet you by the end of this game I'm going to be crying, aren't I?
So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
Ah, so it's a halberd.
Kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an ornament, isn't it?
Oh, actually, it's just something I got at a cosplay convention. It's useless.
Both, actually. It's an orbital staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Hey, Tandar, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Also, nice emote. Welcome to Laundry Percent. Right now, we're in the middle of cutscene of 1,000 cutscenes as we go through tutorials. But I'm enjoying the game so far, and we're going to try and beat this game on Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear, so it should be a lot of fun.
Well, that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Also, I've never played this game before, so I have no idea what I'm doing, which means this challenge run is going to be amazing.
Oh, my sword?
Alright, sounds good, Tendar. Yeah, that's a great new emote.
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
Look, Conrad Nicholson, that rant was mostly about physics. It was 20% fan service, 80% physics.
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called Itachi.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told, though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
Good. I want to move too, because holding the sword out is making my arm tired.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady, though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Yeah, so Topper Nicholson, when I say physics, I mean of them sliding down that slide and falling through that trapdoor and such. So, the whole point of the rant was, how did Reen land at the bottom, on the floor first, when he fell down after the person who landed on top of him? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Did does Dr. Sputnik, but no, it's actually, the lore is that this is Planet France, and it is way, way, way before A Hat in Time or Crosscode. So in a way, it's a prologue, or a prequel. Ooh, we can change the lean character. Interesting. Cool. Oh, there's tactics too. I'll have to think about that as we go. For now, I think I'll keep it at default, but we'll have to figure that out. Counter types. Ooh. Interesting. Walk into a feint, confers the same... Okay, so we can get advantage if we, like, time this. Okay. Cool. Well, alright, everyone. Looks like we have to go through a, looks like we're gonna have to go through this dungeon and try to find our way out. Probably don't have to say that for that time, though, just because looking at the time, it is a bit later. But wow, this is... Alright, this is definitely different, but I'm liking it so far. It's got a lot of fun commentary, as well as, like I said, this seems like a game that's going to have a deep story, and I'm looking forward to trying to sink my teeth into that and get to see these characters grow and develop. Like, learn all their backstories, see them go through character development should be a lot of fun. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid, because we will be doing a raid tonight. If you're on YouTube and you enjoy what you saw, please consider subscribing. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. You can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.